Looks like everybody's added to our session. I want to welcome you all to Cypress College. And I'm hoping that everyone can see me. My name is Teresa Cassens. I am the Dean of the Library, the Learning Resource Center, and Distance Ed. So I'll give everybody a couple more minutes to get in on this session. And I also tell you guys that just like all of you, I'm home as well, and I'm hiding in my stairwell. So if a child comes down, I apologize for that. Okay, it looks like everybody's in. So this session is being recorded, just so you all know. But today I'm going to talk about the academic support services that are at Cypress College. And so basically that is the library, learning resource centers, and distance ed. So this is what our building looks like. And when we're open, we would love to welcome you all back. Right now, we're virtual, and so the building is closed, and all of our services, every single thing that we have in the building is currently available virtually online. But the biggest thing that I want you guys to all know and to remember is that this center is focused completely on your success in your classes, your success in completing your classes, your success in transferring, and you are not expected to know everything. You're new to college, you're new to these subjects, you're new to these classes. It's our job to help you navigate through those classes, to learn the content, to understand how to interact in a college situation. And so please come and ask us questions, come and use our services. That's what we're here for. And we're part of your team. We're your guides, your navigators. We're here to help you succeed. So on the top floor is the library. So I'm going to start with the library. Basically, our hours are 7:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and Friday from 7, oops, my internet's unstable, and Friday from 7:30 to 1 p.m. One of the things you'll see on the library webpage is that little yellow Ask Us tab. That is the librarians are available through chat. So we have a chat that can work with a phone, with email, and with your cell phones in terms of a text chat. Please ask the librarians questions. Anytime the library is open, we are available. We also have a librarian at the reference desk, and you'll see that email there. It's librarian@cypresscollege.libanswers.com. And they're there to help you. They're there to help you answer questions on how to find financial aid. They will send you to that department. They'll help you with that. They will help you find resources for your papers. They can help you if you have a question, if you're wondering about what's the best refrigerator to buy, they can help with that as well. So they can help with all of those things. The library also has books that we check out and textbooks. So we also have those, and you can find those through circulation at cypresscollege.edu. They'll answer questions there. So we do check those out. And then if you want to schedule an appointment to talk with a librarian, we have some consultation appointments, and I'll show you how to get to those in a little bit. So I hope that makes sense. We also have on the library webpage all of our databases. And so those are available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The access is your student ID number. And when you go in there, you can look for any sort of topic that you might have in a class and find hundreds of articles. So we have lots of databases, and just a little hint, they are not the same as Google. So this is academic resources that you'll use in papers, and this isn't something that you would have access except through our library. We spend over $90,000 a year for you guys to have access to those resources. So please use them. Please use them with the help of a librarian if you need it, but they're available to you at all times. So I'm going to move on to what we call the LRC, which is the Learning Resource Centers. And those are 5 different pieces. The first one is tutoring, and that is the one-on-one tutoring support where you meet with a tutor to go over class projects, papers, all of that. The second piece is the Math Learning Center, which is math-focused tutoring. The English Success Center is the place where you get help on papers. Also, if you're in an ESL class, that's where you'll do work with them. Supplemental instruction is our active group projects that we do for hard to pass classes like microbiology, anatomy, physiology. And then finally, the LRC offers technology and help for you. So I'll go over that towards the end. So tutoring, this is the one-on-one tutoring. All of our tutoring for all of our centers is done through Zoom. And so please make sure that you have Zoom either on your computer, on your tablet, on your phone. Any of those will work. And that would be how you interact with our centers. So the tutoring center is open from 9 to 7 and Friday from 9 to 4. The LRC Zoom will be up at all of those times. We'll have tutors available. The first week, our tutors are also students and they're getting used to their classes. And so they won't be doing tutoring that week, but they will the second week. However, our centers are open. If you have questions, we will be having a welcome Zoom and we'll be up all week. If you have questions, I'll post it up on Canvas and you can come in there and ask questions on how to get a hold of your teachers, how to get help, all of that. It looks like there's a couple of questions I'll answer. Where do you students get a student ID? You would get that through the admissions and records office. If you send an email to admissions@cypresscollege.edu, then they can help you with that. There's also a question about someone who filled out a form to borrow a calculator. We have those checkouts coming next week. You'll hear from a circulation staff person in the next few days. They are working as well through the weekend. So for sure, if you haven't heard from them by the end of Monday, send another email to the circulation email. I will have that at the end of the presentation, and they'll respond to you and you can get that calculator to you. So Zoom sessions with our tutors. That's where they do screen sharing, whiteboards, you can send files, and you'll meet both one-on-one with a tutor as well as in small groups. Basically, our sessions are 30 minutes for each session. If you're DSS or EOPS and have been registered with those centers, you get an hour. And you can have that twice a week for every subject. So if you're in math, and science and history, and you want tutoring sessions for each one of those, we welcome you into our center twice a week for every single one of those. The Math Learning Center and the Access Center are on a more drop-in basis, and we'll talk about those in a second. And you can see some of those subjects that we tutor in the one-on-one side is math, psychology, accounting, foreign language. All of our tutors are trained. They're all students like yourself in those classes. And they all go through a really intense training on how to do tutoring. And so they're all very good. I'm going to show you guys a quick video of a tutoring session. So these are two of our tutors.
Hi, my name is Leah. What can I help you with?
Hi, my name is Newton. I needed some help with balancing equations and doing stoichiometry.
All right, sounds good. Let's start with the balancing equations and we'll do the stoichiometry after that. Do you have any worksheets or anything that your professor gave you that we could work on?
Yeah, she just gave us a worksheet.
All right, can you pull that up for me?
Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, I opened up the file.
All right, go ahead and go back to the Zoom page.
Okay, I'm back at the Zoom page.
And click the share screen, the green share screen button at the bottom.
Okay.
And then go ahead and click the homework assignment.
Okay.
And click share.
Okay. Can you see it?
Awesome, yeah. So do you see an annotate button at the top?
Yes, I do.
All right, so go ahead and click that.
Okay.
And let's test it out.
Oh, cool, great. Yeah, it works. Looking good.
Awesome, so let's go ahead and get started.
All right.
So that was just a brief look at one of our tutoring sessions. so you can kind of see how it goes. And that's two of our excellent tutors. That was Newton, and he's one of our great tutors. We also, one of our centers is the Math Learning Center. So anyone who's taking a math class, you will be using the Math Learning Center. And the way that center works is you sign up for a class, and that gives you access to our Canvas page. On that Canvas page will be all of our links to all of the tutoring products we have. You're responsible for, in your math classes, doing DLAs. All of those are listed on that site. All of our links to our tutors, to the faculty that are also working in that center is all available through that Canvas page. And we also have help available there as well. The Math Learning Center is basically anything related to math. So math classes, physics classes, chemistry classes. If you're in a CTE class, like a photography class, we have some products for you. If you're in the HSI classes, there's stuff for you there. Nursing, we have products there for you as well. All of these are DLAs. And basically what a DLA is a directed learning activity. And it breaks up big concepts in math into pieces that make it easier to deal with. And so all of those are available through that Canvas page, and the tutors will help you go through them. So I have another little video that the group made that I want to share with you guys. So here is...
Hi, welcome to the Math Learning Center Canvas homepage, more aptly known as Math NSWN. Here you will be able to access our free drop-in tutoring, which is provided by our CRLA certificated tutor Cypress Math faculty. Moreover, this Canvas page is where you will be completing your assigned electronic directed learning activities known as an EDLA. Math NSWN is a free 0-unit non-credit course. Students need to enroll in the course in order to receive tutoring and complete their assigned EDLA. How to access MLC tutoring. Our tutoring schedule is Monday through Thursday 10:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. from June 8th to July 29th for the summer session. To access tutoring, click on the free online tutoring link, where you will be directed to the MLC Zoom tutoring session. When you arrive, you will be greeted by our front desk assistant that will ask you what course you need tutoring for. Also, you will be asked to sign in using the provided link in the chat feature of Zoom. If the link is not active, please copy and paste the link to a tab on your web browser. Zoom has better functionality when it is installed on your device instead of launching the session in the browser. The front desk assistant will then assign you to the appropriate tutor's breakout room where you will receive tutoring. If you have a certain tutor you would like to meet, please let the front desk know and they will try to accommodate you if possible. When you leave the tutoring session, make sure to sign out using the same link you were provided to sign in. First, an EDLA are faculty-created resources and activities meant to supplement coursework and help students master concepts needed to pass their course. To access an EDLA, click on the modules link on the left column taskbar. Then scroll through the courses and click on the name of the course you are currently taking. You will see a list of EDLA. Make sure to check your course syllabus to know the name of the assigned EDLA you need to complete. As you can see in the video, there is an EDLA quiz link and notes column. The notes are outlines of the EDLA that students can print out if they would like to take notes while watching the videos contained in the EDLA. Click on the EDLA quiz link and click Take the Quiz. The EDLA will include videos that will help you understand the concepts. A passing score on an EDLA is 8 points and above. If you score below 8 points, you can retake the EDLA until you earn a passing score. To check your grades, click Grades on the left column taskbar. At your professor's discretion, they will receive an EDLA report from the Math Learning Center that includes all of their students' scores for their course. If you have any questions or are not able to access the Math NSWN Canvas shell 2 or more days after registering on the form we provided, please contact us at mathlearningcenter@cypresscollege.edu. If you would like to schedule a one-on-one appointment tutoring session, please email LRC@cypresscollege.edu. Make sure to include your name and student ID number. Your course name. Date and time you would like an appointment. Please include additional times in case the original time is unavailable. Thank you for watching and have a great semester.
So that was the Math Learning Center. And our English Success Center works basically the same way. So let me go back to my presentation. There you go. So the English Success Center, the difference with the Math Learning Center from the English Success Center is that one is math and the other one is English and ESL. You don't have to be in an English class to use the English Success Center. Any paper that you might have for a history class, social science, any of those, you're welcome to use the English Success Center. It works the same way that we have a Zoom session that you'll sign up and you'll get access to the Canvas shell. You'll get access to both tutors and faculty from English and ESL. They can work with you on spelling, structure of your paper, English verb tense issues, any of that, they're available for you. It's again, all through that Zoom. So we really do recommend that you get that Zoom app on your devices. And their hours of operation are Monday through Thursday from 9 to 7 and Friday from 9 to 2. So the last thing is that with college, there's a lot of things that are new and different. And we want you guys to know that we do provide technology. So we have laptops that we can check out to you. We also have calculators, as I mentioned earlier, for your classes. And we have virtual study rooms. So we're not open right now because of the pandemic, but we do have virtual study rooms. So if you want to meet up with some friends, we have Zoom sessions. So you go into our LRC Zoom and we'll put you in a breakout room and you guys can work on a school project. You can have a group discussion. You can practice your speeches for comm studies. All of that is available through our virtual study rooms. The other thing is that the staff in the LRC that are staffing that LRC Zoom are also available if you need help on PowerPoint, on Word, any of that. You can ask either the folks in the LRC Zoom or the librarians. They are absolutely there to help you with your papers, just like that we would be if we were in person. So Canvas. Canvas is new to everybody. And it's how we interact with all of you, the faculty to the students. If you came from a K through 12 environment, you might have used Google Classroom, Aries, a portal of some sort. Everything at Cypress College is going to be through Canvas. And when you go to the Cypress College homepage, you'll see a Canvas link at the very top of that page. When you go into that Canvas link, the username is the same as My Gateway. So the same My Gateway username and password that you used when you registered for your classes is how you're going to get into Canvas. Most of your faculty use Canvas as the main place for all of their interactions with you. Occasionally they'll use Zoom, just like we do as well. To know whether they're going to use Zoom either in recorded or live sessions, please go to the Canvas page or look in your email to see if you got an email from your faculty member. Every faculty member should have sent you a welcome email telling you exactly how to interact with that class. And you may need to check your junk mail to make sure that it's there. If you don't have access to your classes by Monday morning, please contact Distance Ed and we'll help you navigate and get into those classes. Also, that welcome thing that I'm going to put up on Canvas is that welcome Zoom. You can come into that and ask about where your teacher is, how to get into the class, all of that. So Canvas, here we go. Basic pieces of Canvas. This is my profile. So you wouldn't have the admin because you don't run the system, but you'll see this is just a screenshot of Canvas if you're looking at it. That tab that says dashboard, the one that's linked up right now, that's where it's going to have all of the information about your classes, all of your active classes. And what we do is we call those course cartridges. And so each of those classes is going to be available when you click on dashboard and they'll all show up there. On mine, you'll see that I have the Math NSWN Fall 2020 course cartridge there. When you click on that, that gives you access to the entire Canvas page. And that's how you'll go into your classes and how you'll interact with your professors. Underneath it, you see there's a calendar. When you click on calendar, that's where all of the assignment due dates will be listed. That's a really good thing to check pretty much every week at a minimum. Underneath that is inbox. If you need to converse with either your faculty or other people in your class, that's an email system within Canvas, and it allows you to send those emails through Canvas, and you'll know that your instructors get those because they're connected to their emails on campus. When you're actually click on a class and you go into that class, there's a couple of things that I wanted you to be aware of. First of all, the home page, which is what's linked right now, that's where all the basic information for your class will be. A lot of times your teacher will put some information on how to get a hold of them, what the syllabus looks like, how to navigate through the class itself, or at least the opening week things that you need to be aware of. The second piece is assignments. And assignments and quizzes are where you're going to look to see what's due that week, as well as grades. So in terms of academic success, I suggest that you check your grades at least every week to make sure that whatever was due that week is turned in. The biggest hint I can give you is if your teacher says everything's due Friday at midnight, please make sure that you check this at Friday at 3 p.m. so that you know that you turned those in and that you have some time to go finish it up before midnight hits, because some teachers will not let you do makeup work. So please check your grades all the time. That's your responsibility as a college student to make sure that you're doing that. The last piece on there is the Cypress College Library Resources. So that is a link to the Library Learning Resource Center, so both that tutoring and the library itself. Each of your classes has a Cypress College Library Resources link that is specialized to that particular class. So if you're in a math class, it will look very different than if you're in an English class. So if any of you guys are in the math classes, if you click on your Canvas dashboard and then click on that math class, if you go into that library resource page, that's where you're going to request those calculators. Okay, so this is the page that if you guys have a cell phone or if you can do a screenshot, please do. This is a link to all of the main places that academic success is there for you. So I have both our library, LRC, and distance ed web pages on there. I also have links there to email. And so either way, whatever you're more comfortable with, please go to, for example, the library.cypresscollege.edu. If you type that into your HTML bar, that'll pull up our library page. And then that Ask Us button is available if you have questions. If you prefer email, circulation@cypresscollege.edu. We'll get a library staff member will reply to you, and we're trying to answer things within 24 hours. If we don't get to you right away, it's just that we have a backlog. But we are trying to get to all questions right away. Please, I know you guys probably have some questions and it's Friday night. The circulation staff will not be available this weekend. However, distance ed is absolutely available. So if you have questions, distance ed at cypresscollege.edu, we will be getting to your questions this weekend and we'll do the best we can to help you. So, looks like there's a couple of questions. There's one, is the library offering printing services right now? The answer is that no, we're not, because we are closed. So your teachers really shouldn't have anything that you need to print at this point in time. But if you do have Google Classroom from K through 12, you still have access to all of the Google Word and all the rest of it. So you should be okay. Another question we got is, I've ordered some books from the bookstore and some of my items are back ordered. What exactly does that mean? That means they didn't order enough of the textbooks for everybody that wanted to purchase them. So they will be getting them. They're getting updates and shipping all the time. If it's a textbook we have, you can contact the library. Again, circulation@cypresscollege.edu, and we can check out one of our textbooks for a few days at a time to at least help you through that process. Studio for Canvas, that's a really good question. So Canvas has a lot of different tools in it. And all of those are tools for your teachers to help them teach their classes. And so depending on your class, some of them will be using those tools and some of them won't. So Canvas Studio is basically a video program that can record videos either of the faculty member or of you to then be put into the class. Not all your teachers will be using it. At this point, I would just ignore that link until later. You requested to rent a textbook from LibWizard. How can I get it? The circulation staff will be getting back to you probably Monday for a pickup on Tuesday. So you should be getting something back pretty quickly. How can you register for Math N01 if already registered for my classes? So Math N01, we will have that link. I'll be posting it to the Canvas shells, and it will allow you to register for that class. We won't be doing tutoring for math the first couple of days, and we won't be doing tutoring for English or one-on-one the first week. We need to get everybody into the systems and get everybody started first. But if you do want to register for that Math N01, it is free. So that all of the tutoring is free. And you just come in and you get help. You don't have to pay. The Math N01 and English N01 will show up on your transcript as tutoring, but it doesn't cost you anything and it doesn't have a grade or anything like that. So you should be good to go. Let's see, did I get all of the questions? Math class on Monday. The calculators will be available starting on Tuesday. The exact times should be emailed to you. We're making individual appointments. We're trying to keep both all of you safe as well as the staff of the Library and Learning Resource Center. So if you filled out that form on the shell to get a calculator, you should hear from the circulation staff about picking it up on Tuesday or Wednesday or Friday. We have several different times. I couldn't find one of the textbooks that I need at the bookstore. What I would say is that if you have a textbook you're trying to find, we may have it in the library in the textbook collection, but you might want to send a quick email to your faculty member so that they're aware that that particular textbook isn't available through the bookstore, so that they can't, so that they're aware in terms of structuring their class and what assignments you have due. That would be my biggest hint. What I would tell you all, another piece of getting help is that please really do try to communicate with your faculty member frequently. If you are unsure of what you're supposed to do in your class, if you're unsure of how to access materials, if you're unsure of due dates, please do talk to them. That's what they're there for. They're there to help you. They're not there to prevent you from finishing. They really do want to help you to finish your classes. Your success really does look good for them and vice versa. So I would say that communicate with your faculty member. If they don't reply right away, it may just be that they're trying to get through all of the course content and put it up online and get through emails. There's a lot of emails coming out right now. And so just be patient and give them some time. So I hope that I got to all of your questions. And I hope that I've helped you all in terms of getting through and navigating at Cypress College. Dr. Schilling did say that it's Buen Cypress, that we are on this journey together. We are here to help you. So please use our services. Please talk to us. Please reach out if you need help. If you get stuck at some point for working on your classes, let us know. If you need help because you're stressed, we can connect you to our health center and the counselor. It's hard being online. It's different than anything we've ever done before. And now it's all of it. And so please know that Cypress is here. We've got tons of services that are here for you guys. And so use us, okay? So, I think I I got to everything. Oh, one more question. The bookstore. It is on the Cypress College webpage. There should be a link under current students to get to that bookstore page. So I'm going to stop our recording. I thank you guys all for coming today and welcome to Cypress. Go Chargers, as we say, and Buen Cypress.